Welcome to the work of Friends of Casco Bay here on the coast of Maine. I'm Staff Scientist Mike Doan. Today I want to talk about how warm our waters have been in the bay this past winter and spring. What we're looking at here is a graph of the daily averages from our data from the Continuous Monitoring Station. Our Continuous Monitoring Station, which we affectionately call the Cage of Science, collects data on a number of different parameters for water quality and climate change. But today we're focusing just on water temperature. And we're looking at 5 different years of the daily averages of water temperature. Each colored line that you see here is from a different year. You can see which colors go with which years over here on the right in the legend. The months are across the bottom here on the x-axis. And the water temperature itself is on the left in Celsius and right in Fahrenheit. And what we're going to focus on here is first the green, the dark green line, which represents data from 2019. And that dark green line, you can sort of follow it through here in December, is warmer than the other years. And that continues in 2020. We're now looking at the left-hand side of the graph. We're looking at the purple line for 2020, and you can see that that line continues to be warmer than previous years. And that warming water situation continues through February, March, April to May. A much warmer winter and spring than the previous years. Now, there's certainly not enough data here to talk about trends in the data, but it's really interesting to compare year to year. Another way we do this is by seeing when the temperature crosses this 5 degrees Celsius threshold. We do that because normally, at least in the previous few years, it crosses that line right around the same time, April 10th, April 7th, April 11th, very consistent. This past spring, though, it crossed that line almost 3 weeks earlier than the previous years, on March 19th. So whichever way you look at it, we've had a very warm winter, a very warm spring, and I'm very curious to see what that brings this summer in Casco Bay. But I encourage you to look at the data yourself. Click on the link below to get to these graphs or visit our website at cascobay.org.